Hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? I think it has been about 3 or 4 weeks actually since I did a last vlog, so I thought it was about time that I sat down and had a little chat with you and updated you on what has been happening. I don't actually know if there's anybody here apart from my friends. I've got some very good friends who are very loyal and watch this vlog, who will be coming back to this and kind of expecting a vlog on a Sunday morning. But anyway, here goes. Thank you very much for being so patient if you have been expecting another vlog. It has been quite a busy few weeks. I haven't felt great, to be perfectly honest. I've had what I think is postnasal drip, which is almost like a kind of sinus infection. I had an ear infection during a DJ gig at Beef Mince at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern on a Friday, which was just before Christmas, and I think that was 2 years ago. And ever since then, I've had like allergy. I don't know what it is. I think it must be allergies. There's something in the air. I mean, I get hay fever anyway. I don't know whether it's just hay fever or whether it's like a dust allergy or pollen. But anyway, it seems to be connected to that. And I had a very sore throat about 5 weeks ago. Usually get it first thing in the morning and then it gets better throughout the day. I had a throat swab and that came back as normal, that test. So yeah, so I've kind of self-diagnosed in a way that I've probably got postnasal drip, because it feels like the symptoms, the same symptoms that I've seen on the website. Anyway, let's get that out the way, because that's quite grisly. Especially if you're eating your breakfast on a Sunday morning. It's not the sort of thing you want to hear. So yes, a busy few weeks DJing at the Royal Vauxhall Tavern. I've DJ'd at 2 brewers. I'm just trying to think what other gigs I've got. I've got some gigs coming up. I'll tell you about those in a minute. But first, let's talk about going live on TikTok, something that I've been doing regularly every night at 7 o'clock for the last few days. I'm going to show you what I've got in the office just to show you my setup. So here we go. So the on-air sign that I use for my Boys on Film review channel on YouTube, just switched it on there. My brother bought me that, Tony, thank you very much, and Lynn, for, I think it was Christmas or my birthday last year. I've got my decks all set up here with my Cure poster that I bought after we went to see them at Wembley Arena. So it's limited, 6,000. I'm number 2475. Bob, just in front of the Houses of Parliament there. Very nice poster. So yeah, so I've got my speakers set up. I've been doing regular sets, like I say, every night at 7 o'clock on TikTok. So there you go. If you haven't tuned in, I say tuned in, not sure if that's the right word for TikTok, but anyway, make sure you do. I'll leave all the details down below. Got a direct link for you so you can join me at 7 o'clock on an evening. So I've been doing like theme nights. I did a Kylie show on Monday, it's now Wednesday, where I was basically playing like remixes of Kylie, old and new, to celebrate her forthcoming album, which is called Tension. And I've got a Pet Shop Boys one coming up. I'm going to do one for Depeche Mode as well, who I'm going to see next Saturday. Very excited about that. My lovely friend Phil Gahan, it sounds like I'm name dropping. He's the brother of Dave. He's invited us to go and see them at Twickenham Stadium, so that's next weekend. What else have I been up to? I've got a couple of gigs booked for Pride in London Saturday. I'm going to be playing at the King's Arms, doing an hour and a half there on I think about 8 o'clock, and then later on I'm going to be going on, hopefully, fingers crossed, to play at a bar in Soho. That is still to be announced though. I've also started doing unboxing videos. If you saw my Alison Goldfrapp one, I unboxed her new album, which is called The Love Invention, which should be up here somewhere. Here we go. So I unboxed that. Something I enjoy doing, actually. I don't know whether anybody really enjoys those kind of videos. I suppose if you're a fan of someone and you haven't bought that particular item, whether it's a CD or a box set or a record, I suppose it's quite interesting to see somebody unboxing if you've not bought it and you want to buy it. So I've got a couple of new deliveries. Now one of these is a 7-inch, a coloured 7-inch from AURORA, Norwegian singer, artist I should say, which is in here, which I wanted to buy on Record Store Day and I couldn't find it because it wasn't in stock at any of the shops that we went to in Soho. So this is going to be something I'm going to be unboxing because I haven't actually taken the wrapper off yet or looked at the colour vinyl. I mean, that was a gorgeous colour. I don't quite know exactly what that colour is. So there you go, AURORA. So look out for that on my channel. And I've also got one to unbox by Cranes, which is this one. That's the vinyl. And I've got the CD, which is a band that I got into in the early 90s. Was it late 80s, early 90s? Yeah, I was at Falmouth Art School at the time, and I think I heard them on John Peel, and this is the John Peel Sessions that's just been released, and they're also playing a couple of dates later this year. A lot of their music is quite atmospheric. The lead singer, Alison, has quite an unusual voice. If you're a fan of Cocteau Twins, Liz Fraser's voice obviously very distinctive as well. I would say Alison Shaw's voice also distinctive. I think they're amazing. I think they're such a great band. This is the new CD, and I've also bought the vinyl as well, which is the John Peel Sessions. But anyway, I'll tell you about that on the unboxing of the Cranes new release. So yeah, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already.